Hello everybody and welcome to the Computer Science Department here at Beacon Academy. My name is Warren Sisley and I'm Head of Department. So a few things I can share with you about computer science. We are a small department, but we are achieving some really great results. So more than a third of our students at GCSE achieved level 7 or above, and more than half of our A-level students last year achieved A or A star. I suppose the strength of the department is just how well equipped we are. There are 8 IT rooms at Beacon main site, and there are numerous laptops and iPads that students will borrow during their lessons in other subjects. So let's take a look at some of the topics that students will look at in their Year 7. So in Year 7, we start off with a unit of work called Computer Basics. And really, as it sounds, we take a look at the components inside a computer, those that are also common to things like smartphones and games consoles. We take a look at their role and how they work. We consider health and safety issues, how to use this technology safely. And we also look at the extraordinary idea that computers use binary, zeros and ones, to store data and their programs. We then have a unit on e-safety, where we look at the dangers of mobile phones and the risks of sharing too much of our lives online. We start also the students looking at programming. Often when they arrive in Year 7, students may have looked at Scratch before, but we also introduce them to flowcharts as another way of showing algorithms and planning their own code. And students are encouraged to become quite independent with this by the end of the year. We introduce them to Python, a text-based language, so they can make their own programs. There's a unit where we look at spreadsheets, because they're so useful, I suppose, in lots of their other school subjects. And we also get some hands-on programming work using BBC Microbits, which we find really involving for the students. Now I'd like to share with you some examples of students in their computing work.
I like computer science because you get to learn new things on Scratch, which is really fun. At the moment we are learning about the history of computers, which is really interesting because you get to know what things in the past helped affect our future.
I quite enjoy computer science because it expands my learning with computers, and I quite like computers. The computers here are a lot better than primary school, and the learning is a lot better as well.
My favourite subject is computer science because it can help broaden my horizons by learning about lots of programs including Scratch, Microsoft Teams and OneDrive. And I also learn about a lot of computers from a long time ago, like the Colossus and the Z1. And whenever I need help, the teacher always comes to help me and shows me how to do things right.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our video. I thought I would close with some of the questions that often arise on our open days. The first of these: how often do computing lessons take place? In Key Stage 3, students have one lesson a fortnight of computing, but they often use the IT rooms and other IT facilities in their other subjects. Homework, we tend to set that each time we meet the class. Most often this is to prepare for the next lesson's activity, and the tasks we tend to set often don't require a computer. They can either be done either on paper or on a computing device. Children can certainly bring their own devices to school, but this is not compulsory. If they have a smartphone or something similar, the school has a Wi-Fi network, and children and parents are encouraged to use the EduLink app, where they can access messages, the children's homework, and of course the children's timetable. There are systems in place for remote learning. The school uses Microsoft Office 365, which provides email, cloud storage, and also the ability to deliver live lessons remotely via Teams where this has been necessary. Children can certainly extend their learning outside the classroom. I would suggest visiting the teaching and learning parts of the Beacon Academy website and the curriculum and subjects pages, where for computing, we've got lots of suggested activities and ways that students can study the subject independently. If you have any questions at all about computing, then please don't hesitate to contact me. My email address is on the screen just now. Well, thanks very much for watching.